Welcome to our video on the Trading Central Technical Insight tool, which is available on the National Bank Direct Brokerage transactional platform. Technical Insight allows investors of all skill levels to optimize their trading by providing actionable insight through event-driven technical analysis on stocks and exchange-traded funds. Technical Insight can be used to generate trading ideas with their powerful customizable search tool, or type in the symbol of a particular security and have the tool analyze it for you. Today's video will show you how to find trade ideas by using their filtering tool. In our second video, you will discover how Technical Insight can help you get a full picture of what's happening once you've chosen a security. The link for that video is available in the description below. You can access the tool via the Markets heading and then select Trading Central from the drop-down menu. We are now on the Technical Insight homepage. Here we have a list of my recently viewed securities. If we scroll down the page, Technical Insight has created several lists based on what their clients are viewing. Here we have most viewed bullish, most popular, those that are trending now, and lastly, most viewed bearish. Going back up to the top of the page next to homepage, we have Screener, which once we select it, will bring us directly into their search tool. Let's start our example, and the first step is to choose the market you're interested in. The default setting is Canada, but the drop-down menu lets you choose a specific exchange, whether Canadian or US. Let's stick with Canada, and then we can move one over and view the preset lists. If you are interested in basing your search on a specific theme or sector, Trading Central has created a number of creative lists to aid you. To the right, if you're interested in a specific industry, you can choose from one of the 50 plus on their list. The last column allows you to select the opportunity type. Now that we have a general sense of the top-line screener, let me draw your attention to the powerful filters on the left-hand side. With a few quick selections, you can narrow down the results to best match your needs. Technical Insight will show the top 100 matches. Your first step is to narrow down the universe of your search. You might select only stocks or exchange-traded funds, or if you plan on using options, instead, you would choose optionable. So only securities that have listed options will be considered, or leave it blank to include everything. Next, we have the market capitalization section, which allows you to search based on market cap. Below, we have the TC Quantamental Rating, which uses a combination of value, growth, quality, income, and momentum factors as key metrics when rating a company, and then ranks the securities from a scale of 0 to 100. 100 being the most bullish and 0 the most bearish. Let's set it to 60 to filter out the bearish and the weak bullish stocks. Moving on to the next section, we have price and volume. Enter a price range to filter out penny stocks, for example. Below, we have a volume filter where you can set a minimum volume to focus on stocks that have liquidity to avoid price swings when entering a position or when closing it out. We've now reached the technical event filter. We can start by specifying the preferred chart period, daily or weekly. Now we can move towards more specific technical analysis events. Our first event is classic patterns, which are recognizable formations on price charts that help traders predict future price movements and typically have a longer-term horizon with a price target, which is helpful in trying to determine an exit price. The default option is the entire category, or if you have a preferred classic pattern, then select one or more of the 28 classic bullish or bearish patterns that Technical Insight analyzes. I'll leave the default option in place for our example today. Since classic patterns provide a price target range, we can also specify a possible percentage price movement. Just scroll down to the last section, and let's say we want to see those classic patterns that have a minimum 15% potential upside. With that last selection made, we can now review our list. Here we have the name, symbol, and the company's industry. To the right, we have the technical event and the day, with the most recent shown first. We have the previous day's closing price and the potential price target. If you click on the funnel icon located on the left side, the filter disappears and an extra column will appear showing the opportunity type. The results can also be shown in chart form by clicking on the rectangle icon shown here. The chart format shows if the pattern is intermediate, long-term, or short-term. By clicking on the chart, you will be redirected to the analysis page, which will have additional information about the classic pattern and all other technical events on the security. Our second video will explore this section of Technical Insight in further detail, and you'll be introduced to their AI helper tool that can assist in simplifying the information provided on this page. Now, heading back to the previous screen, we will unselect the classic patterns, and then moving further down the list, we have the candlesticks and bar patterns. These technical event opportunities are useful for identifying possible shorter-term price movements and for supporting or refuting the possible price movements suggested by classic patterns. Just like in our previous example, we can select the entirety of the category, or we can choose from over 20 patterns from their available list. Our next section is on indicators, otherwise known as moving averages, which show the average value of a security's price over a period of time. What that means is that moving averages can help identify the price trend of the security either going up or down or staying neutral. Finally, we have oscillators, which are chart indicators that can assist the trader in determining overbought or oversold conditions. There are many to choose from. Here are some of the more popular ones that are followed, such as the Bollinger Bands, the moving average convergence divergence, and the relative strength index, just to name a few. The key takeaway is that the tool can quickly scan the universe of stocks and identify those that meet your selected criteria based on the previous evening's close. Once you've narrowed down the technical events that interest you, another feature allows you by clicking on the subscribe button to save your search parameters for future consultations. Enter a name to describe your filter criteria and then click on OK. The saved screen will now be available in the Alert Center. And by adding an email, you can receive alerts advising you about new additions. Lastly, Technical Insight has an education center that can be found in the upper right-hand corner, shown as a graduation cap icon. Here you can find a complete list of the technical events shown with a definition as well as how to interpret them. This concludes our video on how to find trading ideas with Technical Insight. Please join us for the second video where we look up individual securities which will be analyzed by Technical Insight and have their helpful AI tool to support you. In addition, you will learn how to customize your chart and set up alerts and a watch list.